Hello everyone, welcome to my electronic presentation. I'm Brother Albert Jojo. In my presentation, I will be focusing on the ethics of science. So I will look at first the science aspects, then second one is ethic aspect. The science aspect. The discipline of the ethics of science is concerned with systematic reconstruction of those specific orientation for actions that are determined by understanding immanent in each field of science, respect of its subject area, and the understanding of scientific producer for its description and explanation and appreciations of the possibility for each action. An appreciation of possibility for action open up the scientific knowledge. In this, ethics of science shall be understood as a part of philosophical ethics that refer to specific societal field of action determined by particular forms of science in respect of the task of hand has to deal with interrelated areas of phenomena. First, ethics of science draws on the specific ethos of the scientific community of reconstruction, those orientation to which the scientist is committed, in the interest of seeking out the truth. This involves a smooth, unbroken transition from generation rule of action to specific regulation for individual disciplines within the framework of their respective methodology. Second is ethics of science, concern itself with the relationship between general moral orientations and the problems of generating and applying scientific knowledge. Both in generating and applying, it is primarily question of the practical consequences resulting from technical knowledge. An example of moral problems involved in generation of scientific knowledge can be seen in the field of experiments on human beings in medical research and the medical science discipline, above all in the field of psychology. More recent discussion target experiments on animals or negative interventions into genome of humans, animal, plants, and microorganisms to get to know more about genetics. The moral problem inherent in the application of scientific knowledge and the responsibility of the scientists concerned are now under discussion in almost every field of modern science and have been especially since the Manhattan Project, the building of the atom bombs by US physicists. Now I am going to see what is the difference between science and the ethics. How does science differ from ethics? Let us start with the definition. Science, knowledge or system of knowledge, cover general truths or the operation of general law, especially as obtained and tested through the scientific method. Such knowledge or such system of knowledge concern in the physical world and its phenomena. Ethics, a set of moral issues for aspects such as rightness. The discipline deals with what is good and bad, and with moral duty and obligation. Ethics being centered around either the individual or the society, are through driven and are changeable and adaptable to situations. For example, for most individuals in the most society, killing is considered unethical. However, killing is self-defense or defense of others in usual exempt. What about killing by inaction? Or if killing and another ethical constraint are to arts? I often use this example. You are in a situation with limited support systems in place for those who need assistance. You are homeless and have no income for steady nourishment, and you have a child. The child is near death due to starvation. You pass on open market and notice no one is paying attention. You see the opportunity to provide food for your child, but this would mean stealing. An ethical constraint. If you do not steal, your child may not make it through the night. So inaction would result in your child dying. Although you did not technically kill your child by action, your inaction results in death. Which moral constraint do you break? Science deals with natural laws, not human laws. It deals with testing and verification, not thought and emotions. Science says without proper nutrients, the human body will die, so provides guidelines for what the minimum intake needs for the survival. It does not say how to get this intake or judge the individual on the method they take. It simply states the facts based on the results of testing, validation, and observation. Thank you for listening my presentation.